Have you gotten admitted to study in Finland, or you're hoping towards getting admitted to study in Finland? Congratulations anyway. And in today's video, we're going to discuss about how to apply for your residence permit based on studies, step-by-step guide, guys. I know it feels like a lot, but it's something anybody can do by themselves if they put their minds to it. So in today's video, I'm going to guide you guys on how to do it yourself from the comfort of your home with your internet. So if you're looking forward to such video, keep watching this one. Hello guys, my name is Loveth, and today we are back again to discuss on how to apply for a residence permit by yourself with a step-by-step guide from me. So let's get into it. Now I'm going to open the application website. For a residence permit based on studies, the website for it is right here at your face. It's this enterfinland.fi, and in this web page, as you can see, there are lots of things you can apply for right here. Here they have residence permit options ranging from the first residence permit, extended residence permit, permanent residence permit, seasonal worker residence permit, EU citizens and their family members, Finnish citizenship, and Brexit renewal residence permit card or residence card, and temporary protection application information. You want to extend or give in temporary protection status. So these are the ranges of application you can do, and you are an employer, you can check it here. You are a counselor or representative, you can check it here. So there are so many things that this website enterfinland.fi can help you apply for. But in today's video, we are applying for first residence permit for you that got admitted for studies here in Finland. So you're going to click this option, and it's going to open up telling you that you're applying for a first residence permit here in Finland, and it's going to give you the basic knowledge you must apply for a first residence permit if you plan to study in Finland for longer than 90 days. So this is already a known information, and they have some more detailed information to show you here. You can read it through when you apply. We are going to go down to this select the application that suits you in this situation. The thing about application is that the worst thing that could happen to you is making the wrong application, guys. Like, you can do that. If you make the wrong application, you're going to wait for 3 months, 2 months, a month, or however it's going to take for the application to be, to go into processing stage, and you find out that, oh, I have been waiting for the wrong application, and you have to do another one. Oh my goodness, you just can't do that. You can't do that, guys. So today I'm showing you how to avoid that. So make the right application using the steps. So if you're coming to Finland for work, then you can choose this one. But for you that got a study place, you're going to apply for studies. If your family member is already living here in Finland, you can apply for this one. But let's choose for studies. And studying in Finland, it's already giving you an additional information of what to know and what to get ready. I already discussed on what to get ready when I talked about all the things that you need to know about applying for a residence permit in Finland. There's a video on that. But today, I'm just going to go through this briefly. You need a valid passport. You need a certificate of acceptance for a Finnish educational institution. You need a clarification of income, that's your bank statement. You need a clarification on tuition fee that you have already paid. And you need a certificate of health insurance. These are the certificates you need to make this application. Then you go down to fill in the application and choose your service point. Now the third section says pay and submit the application, visa selection, authorization to prove your identity, and submit the application. So the application, if you open it, is going to be in these stages: stage 1, stage 2, stage 3, stage 4, and stage 5. So when you are applying, this is how you're going to fill it in. So now it's asking, create a new application. So if you're starting for the first time, you have never had a residence permit in Finland, you have had nothing to do with permitting here in Finland, you are making a fresh application, and you are going to need a password, an email, and a username, which is of course your email, and the password which you can use to log in after this application and check in your processing, how the stage of your application, how it's going, which stage it's at every given time. So for those of you who already have your study place here, who already applied for residence permit, you just log in to check your status. But for you that is starting from the scratch, click create a user account. For the first time, that's what you do. There are two ways to create a user account. First and foremost, you can identify through using your Finnish identification method. It's logging in through your bank verification. It's a thing that we do here in Finland if you're already living here in Finland. Or you can create an account using your email address. This is your option here. Create an account using your email address and not this one. So you create an account using your email address by clicking that. Now it's asking you to create your user account for your email address. Here it's going to ask you for your first name. Please, guys, make sure that you fill in your name the way that it is exactly in your passport. So don't forget that. Then you're going to put your date of birth, and you're going to put your email address, and you're going to put your phone number. And when you're putting your phone number, remember to put your country code first. As you can see right here, there's a sample plus 358 and also on for those that is using Finnish number. You that is in Nigeria plus 234, then whatever number you have will follow up. This is the sample they already gave you down here. Don't forget to do that when you apply. Then they are going to ask you to fill in the password and then repeat the password again. This is to authenticate the password to make sure that it's absolutely correct. And then you can click right here that you have read and consented to the terms of use. You can already read the terms here if you want to. Then this way you can create a user account. It's going to create a user account for you automatically and send you the detail on your email address. So now that you have created your account username and password, which I just showed you now how to do, you will come back to this page, which of course is where we kind of started, and then you are going to go back to this create a new application. Now here, instead of choosing create a new or user account, you are going to choose log in, of course, because you already have a username and you already have a password for it. So you click this login, and here is going to ask you, show you something looking like this. So on this page, you can see here there are two methods of logging in. Logging in using banking credentials for those that are already living in Finland, and logging in using your email address and your password. After that, then you can click login. So now you are officially logged in. I don't want to log in to create a new application in Finnish website if I don't have need for one. It wouldn't be reasonable in any way to just create application because I want to show you how. So, but this is how it works. Once you have all these things done, you've created an account for Enter Finland, which I already showed you how to do it, and then you're going to come back here and you're going to log in with that username, which is your email address and the password that you created. Now that way you can now log into Enter Finland page. And like I already told you earlier, when you log into this page, you're going to see something looking like, let's take a step backward. You're going to see something looking like this. These blue circles are going to be in lined up in front of you. So you're going to fill in Section 1, Section 2, Section 3, Section 4, and Section 5. That's the way it's going to be, and then you're going to submit the application there. So this is the way. Section 1 is where you fill in your basic informations and all that. Section 2 is where you fill in your your service point, or if you're in Finland or wherever you are, where you intend to VFS Abuja or wherever you need to be for your identification and as your service point. And then here you're going to pay for the submission and the application fee. And if you can choose right there that you don't want to pay here, that you want to pay physically in the DFS office or at the Embassy of Finland office. And on the sports section, you're going to choose your passport identification information, key in your passport details and all that, and attach that. And then finally you're going to submit your application on the stage 5. So the application is like this, stage by stage, is 1 to 5, and after which you can see the section where it says submit the application, and that's it, guys. So in every time you want to check your application, you're just going to come back to this website, log in with that same email and the password that you created, and you're going to see if your application is in processing, if your application is still in queue, or a decision has been made in your application. So it's that simple. It's not rocket science, guys. I know you can do it, and that is why I had to show you these things to aid you. And if you have any questions, like I always said, there is Camu here. It's a robot chat box where you can ask question briefly, and it might direct you to what you're looking for. And also you can of course freely ask me on my YouTube channel. Drop a comment if you get confused on any step of the way. And the beauty of the application process is that you can feel like if you go in there and you just like fill just section 1, you can log out and go home, like log out and forget it. Come back 3 days after, come back 2 hours after. You are going to continue from where you stopped. So it's not going to wipe off. So people have this mistakes of if you have to start the application and you have to finish it at the same time, otherwise everything that you have applied before that is in vain. It's not so. You fill a section and you feel like you don't have enough information for the next section, then you can log out, get the information that you need, and reopen login and then continue to fill the application. And another thing is sometimes you can't go to section 2 if you haven't finished section 1. So bear that in mind also. So you have to have all these documents ready before you apply, because at some point you might not be allowed to go further if you don't have the first stage already filled to the brim. So bear that in mind also. So that is it for today's video, guys. And I know that some people will be wondering, how do I even get to know all that I need to apply for? I have a video on this channel which I'm going to leave on the comment section and pin it up there so you can see it. It's a video that tells you everything that you need to know about applying for your studies. In terms of money, everything that is there to know. So go look at that video, watch it immediately after this one. So see you guys in the next video. Bye.